It's time. Well, good morning, everybody. Hey, Graxy. Yeah. Now, this is my traditional uh, Saturday morning time. The, real life and whatnot comes around on Saturdays. So, you know, normally this is when I'm trying to do my GACs. Because then, this afternoon I have to go out and, like, if we need to go grocery shopping or, shit like that, you know? Because the wifey isn't, doesn't have to work on weekends anymore. But I think we're probably going to end up being chill today. But yeah, I wanted to get this done because I also have to do my second Raid Shadow Legends stream tonight or this afternoon. So, but yeah, I'm glad you were able to get here. Glad you were able to see the intro. I know it's your favorite part. It's my favorite part too. All right, so we're doing the easy GAC first. And then we will head over to the main account and see what's what. So how's everything going for you, bud? Okay, so we got... Okay, so you took down that, no problem. And looks like he failed against Rogue One. Okay. And then decided to call that a day, I guess. Alright, well, let's see how we do. Yeah, my main one is my main one's looking kind of weird. He's got a hell of a defense. Oh, I already looked at that. He's got a hell of a defense down. So, oh, and this has got to be an auto defense. Okay. Well, we only need to clear. Like we could just clear top and probably call it a day, but we'll do more than that. We'll full sweep. We'll full sweep this fool. Let's see. They got a Darth Vader. Let's just go ahead and... No effing around today. Yeah, that's a good team, right? Auto defense isn't a thing anymore. Conquer territories. Oh, look at that. I've already won. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I just assumed auto defense was still a thing, if you signed up and didn't have anything placed, but yeah, that's awesome. I tell you what, there was back in the day though, in the old school format of things, there was nothing like the feeling of walking into a GAC and seeing your opponent had an auto defense, and you were just like, "Oh, somebody's having fun today." Right, right. Once you set a defense, you have a defense set. Yeah, yeah. That's I remember. Well, then this guy needs to learn how to set a defense because he's not very good at it. Well, I mean, I can't remember what it was like when I played originally on my first account, but on this one, it like walked me through. It grabbed me by the hand and was saying, "This is how you do a GAC." Um, so if they signed up, they would have had to have had something, you know. This just doesn't this just reek of auto defense though? I mean, it's so fucking random. Yeah, I thought it walked me through on this new one being like, "Hey, you need to this is GAC and you need to set a defense." And I was just like, "God, I know, I know. I know, game, stop it." All right, well, we're getting a win today. Hooray! So okay. I need to do dailies, but we're going to do these the fun way. We're just going to go just since we're sitting here. Oh no! Oh no, I lost. I will come back around because like there's an assault battle going on that obviously new to this account. I can sim the whole thing on the other one, but yeah, I need to work on this. Yeah, this one not as much of a pain in my ass as say Secrets and Shadows, because I still haven't maxed out the last tier in Secret Shadows, and I'm how many years into this game. But even on my main account, this one took me a long time to get the final tier. I can't remember what the difference was. I can't remember what happened that put me over the top. It might have been getting JMK or JML or something. But yeah, I want to work on these because these first time rewards are pretty freaking sweet. And I can't remember, were they always like this? Because I mean, you're a million credits plus all those character shards is just, it's pretty freaking awesome. So yeah, I already did this one when I was kind of setting up the stream. I was like, oh, I'll see how it feels, and it was really, really easy. So I need to keep working on that. But that's for later. And then Emperor's Demise, I guess I'll probably hit as well. But yeah. Oh, that's right. Jedi Knight Luke. Thank you. Yeah, it was once I got Jedi Knight Luke lead, and I was able to like I made my Hermit Yoda super fast, so I could get his move off right away and then slow down. Yeah, slow down that second wave of B1s. Yes, that was it. Yeah, that was a good time though. That's actually, I think that's, as far as assault battles go, that is one of the more fun ones. I was about to say it's more funner than most, but that's not great English, is it? All right. Well, kind of dreading. Like I said, this next GAC, my opponent put down a monstrous defense, so there's a lot to tackle. Did I already? Yeah, I did. Oh no, I'll come back around to finish this. But yeah, this afternoon I have to do my the next step in the Raid Shadow Legends promotion. So I'll be hitting that. So yeah, you'll get another afternoon stream from me, buddy. I'm tired. We had a couch, you know, like most people do, but the center part broke, like collapsed. So we ordered one of those modular ones. I don't know if that's a thing everywhere, but it comes in boxes and you assemble it yourself. So we've had these 7 giant boxes sitting in the house for a couple of days, and that was supposed to be the project today, but I got a wild hair up my ass, like looking at the directions, and I'm like, this seems really easy. So I was like, there's no reason we can't do this tonight. So I took care of it last night, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But damn, I'm old and sore and like just not happy. I'm also stalling. Like I said, this defense on the other end of on my other account is just going to be monstrous. I'm going to knock out some of this just real quick, and then we got territory wars this afternoon as well. So, you know, I'm glad I knocked out the couch because I don't think I was going to have time for everything. Also, like they gave us this, I'm sure everybody's seen it by now. They gave us this challenge to do, you know, this community challenge where, you know, we have to kill troopers on whatever nodes to unlock kit reveal, more or less, and possibly get some Omicrons. It's a neat idea. But, I mean, did they have to pick the faction that, like, there's zero interesting things to farm? Like, those, you go to those nodes and they're just dog shit nodes. You know, there's nothing good on any of them. Like, they couldn't have picked something on, like, the Cairo nodes or the signal data nodes or anything like that. They had to pick, oh, you need to go kill troopers on, you know, nodes, which is fine. Like, I like the concept of it, but like they could have given us something a little bit juicier to chase after, in my opinion. But okay, I'm blanking on what characters I need to farm, so I'm just not even gonna worry about it. We'll just go and click this and multi-sim it real quick, and then all right, stalling's over. The stalling is done. I'm awake and I'm ready to roll. It's also given a chance for more people to get in, but this is the problem. Some mornings, like some of these mornings, I come in and do this, and we just, you know, we get a huge crowd, and some mornings we don't. But it's not as a consistent of a turnout as my my afternoon streams, but you know, the other side of that coin is afternoon streams. I'm butting, you know, I'm butting up against Arnold. If I stream in the afternoon for JACs, Arnold's streaming, and you know, it's not like I'm competing with Arnold. I'm not on his level for crowd size, but simultaneously, if he's streaming if I'm streaming when he's streaming, people that could watch me are probably going to go watch him, and I'm not going to blame them. So it's a more open field right now. But, okay, I swear to God, I'm done stalling. I'm done stalling. And I'm done with my dailies, but mostly I'm done stalling. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not excited about this, tackling this GAC. It's going to be one of those where if my first counter doesn't work, I might be screwed because of the Datacron situation. You know, like there's only so many Datacrons to go around, or teams to go around to counter certain Datacrons. So ooh, I got the hiccups. I apologize. All right. So ever since they did the update a couple days ago with the EA app, I used to have issues where I would try to. Oh, who's that, Grax? Who's making a comeback to streaming? Because I will, whoever it is, if they're coming back, if they're new, you know, if they're relaunching their streaming for DVD. What's DBD? But I mean, if they're making a comeback, I'm saying it would be kind of an honor to dip in and support them again. Although, okay. Oh, Dead by Daylight. Nice. Actually, I like that game quite a bit. It's a solid game. All right, so they haven't attacked yet. Okay. So, your odd friend. Okay, well, if I'm around when they're starting, I will definitely come check them out. Okay. So here's the situation. Like, good wall. Really good wall. And, you know, another really good wall. But, so I have to deal with a Kenobi. I have to deal with a Jabba. Got to deal, you know, Rey. These three are covered. It's the balance between the JMK, the Jabba, the Gungans. You know, your odd friend. All right, well, hope if I'm around, you know, and after I'm done with my Raid Shadow Legends stream, if they're rolling, I'll and if I got a deal, maybe I'll lead a raid or something into their stream. Take everybody over there. Ah, Boss 113 is followed. Thank you, Boss 113, or Boss. Oh yeah, Boss 113. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Good Saturday morning or afternoon to you. I guess it technically could be Sunday where you are. The Cup Cron makes it kind of interesting, so I got to look up. I got to look up a counter for this particular configuration. We'll do that real quick, and then we'll get going. So no poke cron or pow cron or whatever you want to call it does make things kind of interesting. You know, no Galactic Republic. Padawan Obi-Wan, add unit. Master. Okay. All right. Really? That's interesting. I'm not sure I want to go that route. So, oh, hang on, let me. So I am seeing, and I don't know. I need to sign up for the. I need to sign up for SWGOH.GG, like their +1 view and GAC insight. Yeah, I need to. I want to unlock this GAC insight thing because, you know, that lets you add the datacrons and stuff like that. But by God, I'm seeing some. I'm seeing some very, very like light counters to this. Like some very inexpensive stuff. Like I'm almost kind of stunned by a couple of the counters that they're saying work for this team. So yeah, I mean, we might as well just get going, right? You know, I don't know what Datacron the data is coming back from on GOH.GG, but they are telling me that this team can beat this. So, I mean, let's just see what happens. We have backup plans, but let's just start with the monster. Wow, we're getting some really nasty Really, really nasty. Kind of frame rate issues. So yeah, I'm no longer buying this as oh yeah, this is totally a counter. Dodged? Really? Yeah. So I don't know what Datacron they had. I need because this had six instances with 100% success rate. Well, fuck. Also, I am getting an just atrocious frames right now. Okay. I mean, you can see the potential, but all right. Well, we have to deal with it one way or another. So, I was hoping to make it cheap, but let's just. All right. Well. Hopefully this handles it. To get enough in to play some Jackbox. What's Jackbox? All right. Probably should have just done that in the first place, but oh well. Oh, that's fun. Alright, can we get the damage immunity off this fucking guy? Thanks. Turns out 22 stacks of that hits like a motherfucker. Alright. Full send. Alright. Let's check a counter for these guys real quick. Okay. All right, hopefully this works. Dude, what is with the frames? A locked in blind. That's cute. All right. So now at least we don't have to worry about the generator. There goes Jar Jar. Sure. There we go. And we just need a couple more turns. There we go. All right. Not super pretty, but we got it done. All right, we got a stab cron, or we got a stab to deal with a tank cron. Let me take a peek at this. Wow. Okay. Super interesting. Wow, people really overkill this thing. I really don't want to go this expensive. But, I mean, like, kind of crazy that it's got to be something like this. Kind of crazy. Nuts. Absolutely nuts that that team has to be the one we're using. But, hey, it is what it is. Okay. Very manageable back here. Very, very manageable. All right. So let's go ahead and hit this top wall. And then we'll come back around. There we go. You know what? Let's do it. Let's just keep it going. There we go. Boom. Whew, I'm glad that worked. That's semi-sketchy, but I'm glad we pulled it off. Boom. Love it. Come on, Shorty, take a turn. There we go. All right, what's happening here? I might need to restart my game, folks. We are apparently frozen on this screen. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and force close it. And... Hey, Allie. Yeah, let me kick on the be right back. Because we will be right back. I'll force close and we'll keep rolling. All right. Loading back up. Yeah, the game is acting kind of odd today. PC client's having issues, I guess. I'm not sure. But hopefully this fixes it. All right. Thank God that counted. That was a legit concern of mine. Okay. So speaking of legitimately concerning, we are attempting this today without the BAM savior. I mean, this is always a tough, kind of a tough decision to have to make because we're looking at a situation where it's like, hey, we need to keep multiple people in this team alive. But I'm glad we brought Bam against the Gungans because his whirling birds, I think, made the difference taking down the Gungans. Getting that shield generator knocked out. Okay, we're just going to have to roll with this. Ooh, well, that blows. See, if only I had brought my dark side Kron. Okay. Yeah, Dark Side Crown would have made the difference there, but it's fine. We'll go ahead and try this out. Oh, God damn it. I was worried about this. I was worried about this. Damn it! Hey, I'll take it. It wasn't pretty, but I'll take it. Nope, nope, nope. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. Oh, of course. Of course. Right before Sith Eternal gets his turn. Yeah, no, I get annoyed by it too. Um, it's always kind of nice to know how much you have to do and how much you don't have to do. Okay. Interesting. Actually, I kind of prefer this, and I'll show you why. When they do this setup, if you bring in this setup, you will absolutely run a turn meter train. This is your turn meter engine. Without this pumping your turn meter, you're done. You're absolutely done. So, all right, I will gladly mirror match this, even though it's like the least compelling mirror match in the history of mirror matches. Oh, and we get to go first. I know that should be a 50-50, but I'm legit surprised when I get to go first because I rarely get to go first. I mean, and I get to go first before everything. So now I always have a debate with myself. Should I bring in my next ship or should I... Because their next ship should be Sith Fighter. But we'll see. They might decide to... we'll see what the AI does. But also, I got another turn already. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Not starting Sith Fighter in your opening lineup is potentially fatal for you. If you don't know how to get her... If they start this and you don't know how to get around it, you can be screwed. But if you know how to get around it, which is, again, to start these 3 ships, you're fine. There's literally nothing they're going to be able to do. Look how many turns I'm getting compared to them. Yeah, it's slow. Yeah, it's slow. It's slower getting through him, but it's safe. It's 1,000,000% safe. They're getting 0 turns. And there goes their turn meter engine. And I can just take them over right now. Fight's over. So, you ever see that starting lineup? This one right here. Just bring in your bomber, your Dorito, and your Sith Fighter, and you'll run a train on them. Oh, turns out putting a couch together. Kill it. Kill it. And there's a third of their offense gone already. And bring out the big guns. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but not fatal. Boba Fett? Boba Fett where? Oh, we have to. Son of a bitch. All right, now hopefully we get bonus turns with Profundity today. Yep, this damn fleet doesn't go away easy. That Marauder is a hell of an add-on unit for this fleet, but yeah, I mean the Marauder is freaking awesome. Um, but if you're prepared for it, you know it can be doable. Okay, so luckily for us, I was able to clear that Vader without touching my counters for other things. It would have been a lot easier. You know, I hated that I had to use Gungans or use the Mandos against Gungans. I think we wouldn't have won without Bam. So that screwed up the Bounty Hunter counter. Completely screwed it up. So unfortunately, I dropped a lot of banners. But I would honestly though, like here's the thing about dropping banners is you don't want to do it. Obviously, you never want to do it. But I dropped banners on 2 battles total. It's better to drop, and yeah, I dropped multiple banners on the Lord Vader trying to get it cleaned up, but it's better to do that than to lose to a bunch of teams. So, you know, while yes, this is obnoxious, it's not, hopefully it's not going to be fatal. She's an attacker with a 40k crit right there, by the way. 40k. 40k crit. Thanks, Talon. Yeah. Yeah, all of her buffs are support like. I mean, I've seen her do really freaking good damage, but I mean, it's so damn rare. Yeah, which takes far too long to ramp. So we might have to clean this up, but well, he can't revive anybody that Radis killed while he's got the rebel buff on. So those guys are gone for good. That's why Moff Gideon didn't come back. This Gritcron is not helping matters much, though. Yeah, we'll just time this out and we'll submit it. And you know what? Let's just full auto. Keep ramping, baby. Hopefully she ramps up big enough to where she just eventually is just nuking everybody out. But they're not killing her. Not with that many stacks of protection up on her. And he's slowly whittling down. And so's Scout Troopers, so... Yeah, I'll ban him later. All right. Full clear. Ball's in their court now, I guess. I mean, that's honestly not too far off from my score the last time, and I won. So, we'll see. We will see what happens. All right. So that's all the GAC's done. What else do we got going on? Did I sim this already? Yeah, I did sim this already and did that. Need to do all of that stuff on the other account. So this was a pretty, I mean, at least it was doable, but you know, I had to use 3 different teams to get all the feats done, but at least it was doable. At least it was doable. I wonder how this community event thing is progressing. And with Conquest, I hit my goal. I'm unlocking Luthien. Not that I'm going to do anything with him. I could get the red crate, probably, if I tried really hard. What's the difference? Other than a bunch more shards. Yeah, I need 27 more. So I have 12 here I can get. That leaves me 15. 12 here. That would leave me 3. Yeah. Well, bots are going to bot. What are you going to do? So, oh god, this one's super grindy, but... So I could get red crate if I felt like it. I just don't know if I feel like it. Like, I don't really think it's necessary, to be honest with you. I kind of feel like I should just be farming datacrons. And speaking of datacrons, there's 4 more. Okay. All right. Well, guys, I am going to hop back to the other account briefly. We know we got that W locked up, and I'll keep an eye on this. We'll be back for Territory War starts at 2. I have to do a stream for Raid Shadow Legends at some point today. I have 5 hours and 31 minutes before I can do my next stream to get to meet the conditions of the little contract dealio I have with them. So 5 hours, so 31 minutes. That takes it to 11. Okay, so 4 p.m. my time is when I can safely stream again. For that, so we'll hit Territory Wars before then. Maybe I'll do it on stream, maybe I won't. We've got another tough one, although we do have quite a few advantages. But with the nature of Territory Wars these days, you know, there's you know, you've got, if you're lucky, depending on how many walls your guild opens up, you might be able to hit 2 teams per wall and then have to wait for the walls to come down. So Territory War, it's kind of cool showing counters, and it's cool, you know, seeing the different Omicrons and work and things like that. My guild didn't want me to put Captain Enoch down, and they didn't let me save the zombies. I really, really, really want to use them in an environment that they're kind of designed for, which to me feels like PvP. They don't feel like a PvE team. They feel like a PvP offense team. So I'm looking forward to, you know, next week in GAC giving what's his name, DTMG a more traditional lineup, and then taking that team on offense. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But we'll find out. Yeah, we get those every now and again, but it's typically like if we go on a losing streak, we'll end up having what we call a compensation fight. That's kind of our terminology for it. And we lost last week's, but it wasn't by much, and it was against a much, much bigger guild. It's just like GAC, a lot of places, a lot of people are using a lot of places, want to take every advantage they can get, and I'm don't hold it against them. I'm not blaming them at all. You should absolutely take whatever advantages you can get. Step up offer. Dang. Not for that price, but that's a lot of shards. That is an absolute shit ton of shards. And this would get you BAM unlocked probably, so. But not for that price. That should be like $10. But I think Monday we should be getting the cam bundle. But I've also heard rumors that we are getting the Jedi Squad, the Naboo raid, R5 Jedi Squad back on Monday, which would be. Ooh, I need to find you an arrow, brother. Which would be awesome. It's not a rumor; it's confirmed. Okay, so there we go. So that's amazing. That's going to be. I'm probably buying both because that's. We're not doing the Naboo raid on this, but that's six relic Jedi. It's very, very hard to turn your nose up at that. That will open a lot of different avenues for this little account. Plus, it'll let me, in a world of have and have nots, if I run into a good old GAC opponent that doesn't have that stuff. Hello there, Hap. How are you, buddy? Okay. It's suggesting this team will roll with it. I want to see if I can get this one complete. Oh, is it hot where you're at? We've had a very, very hot and dry summer, and now my wife said she saw leaves falling yesterday, so I think we might be easing our way into a nice, easy fall. I'll steal that protection up. Thank you very much. I really need to give Yoda his Zeta so he doesn't get right now he doesn't have the bonus turn from after doing his slam. But I've only got so many Zetas to go around. Fleet climb, yep. Fleet climb is the worst. It's the worst. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. I just got done with both GACs. I full cleared. One of them I'm winning for sure, the one here on this account. The other one is just going to depend on what my opponent does. I might have lost too many banners, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Well, I mean, I want to say that you missed some pretty amazing action on this account, but it's Carbonite 1, so it was, literally 4 battles, very quick full clear. I think it took me, Grax has been here the whole time. What did it take me? Maybe 10 minutes, if that, to full clear on this GAC. You know what? Let's. No, I prefer it. I prefer it to not take really long. But it's just not super exciting. And then, this next one, or the one on my main account, guy had a really solid defense. Lots of good datacrons. Gave me some issues. And then due to his defense, I was kind of forced into using my Mandalorians, my Bo-Katan, on their Gungans. Which, obviously removed my ability to use them on Lord Vader. So I ended up having some struggles. And, in SWGOH.GG, I need to subscribe to the premium thing at this point. I said that earlier, but to get access to the insights, because I used one of their suggested counters that was like seen 6 times with 100% success, and I just got absolutely slaughtered. So I ended up having to use 2 teams instead of 1 team, which sucks. It happens sometimes. But, we're in that weird place GAC-wise where we don't have, we don't have the new data yet to go off of. So next week, GACs will be better just simply because of that. 2 more weeks. 2 more. It just started. Just started. Oh, shoot. I wanted to steal that. Well, I mean, I'm just not a giant fan of the GAC format in general. It's just a 1v1 territory war. I wish they would do something different with it. I guess is, all I've ever really wanted is like, hey, why do you make us play 2 identical game modes, more or less? Oh no, Ezra. Oh no. Well, there goes my 3 stars. Assuming I can even beat this. about you clear that off of him? And then we'll finish him off. Yeah, I just wish GAC was a little bit of a different format. I would like a ladder sort of thing where they gave you, you know, I don't know, let's say 8 opponents. They gave you 8 opponents for a week or whatever, or even just 4 opponents or whatever. But they give you a ladder and you see how far you go before you run out of teams. And then you get your crystal reward based on your total points, like something like that. And, you know, mix in a fleet battle like every 4 or 5 or whatever, it's a fleet battle. I'm definitely not clearing this. So that would be like if I was given, you know, a magic wand, it could make a change. A live arena? Yeah, but here's the only problem with the live arena in Galaxy Heroes is, you know, it. Yeah, I mean, I'll get a match whenever I play it, but with they changed arena now, so there's no cooldown between your fights. You can just use all your tokens at once, so it's easy to get those 4 battles now without having to go into the live arena. I mean, I like the concept of a live arena, but the execution has to be perfect. And so, like, you take a team, like you look at Quadme, you look at the Quadme team. Their animations take forever, and so they can eat up a match just by, you know, their animations taking so damn long. You know, it would have to be no time limit, but then there would also have to be like, there would have to be a forced time on when you have to make a move. I guess, you know, they would have to do it right. They would have to do it right. That's my only concern, is that they would need to do it correctly. And I would be worried about these guys being able to do it correctly. Because they will inevitably give in to pressure from one group or another about one thing or another, and then, you know, it'll the rules will skew to favor that particular group, and that would be the people who spend all the money. You know, that's my only worry. That'd be my only concern, and maybe it's not even founded. Maybe they would be able to actually do a good one, but. Yeah, I haven't touched the live PvP in Marvel Strike Force in a very, 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 very long time. I mean, it's been months at minimum since I touched it, because you don't need to. You just don't need to anymore. But a live arena here would be cool. It would absolutely be cool. Oh, of course, the Galactic Republic. So every time I'm attacking, I'm killing myself. And you wonder why I'm done with Conquest. It's because of this shit. I absolutely just despise this mechanic, this steadfast retribution. It is just fucking horrible. It is just, this is, whoever thought this up needs to be slapped publicly in the balls with a stick. Because this is just like, it's, fighting a Galactic Republic team is already bad enough. Along with overprepared and Jawas, yeah. No, it's the dumbest modifier in the game. Other than, what's that? I'm actually, that one battle just put a bad taste in my mouth about Conquest. I don't even want to touch it anymore. What's that one stupid fucking Galactic Challenge modifier that they put in where it's like you have to use 10 special moves before you're able to assist or attack out of turn or whatever the hell it is? Like, that one is horrible because inevitably what they're doing is they're putting a team up against where the counter would require you to bring in, like, say you're bringing in Jedi Master Luke, who needs assists, you know? Like, that's inevitably the route they always go. They're just, we're just going to make this as painful as we possibly can. I can't remember what that one's called, but hesitation? Yeah. Yeah, and they want you to use the teams that need to assist. Yeah, and you cannot, at the power levels of our teams, you cannot stall battles out that long. You just can't. You just can't do it. But, I mean, my favorite thing is how they had a month and a half of you need Gungans every Monday, and then the second they put the Jar Jar event out and everybody unlocked Gungans, the Gungan events are fucking gone. Of all the CG things in the world, that's the CGest right there. Has anybody seen an update on this tracker, on this community challenge we're doing? They said they were going to put an update out, but I haven't seen anything. How are we doing? Are we going to get our free Omicrons? Because that's the only reason I give a shit, is they're giving out 2 free Omicrons to everybody. Oh, that's right. He said they're not updating on the weekend. So hopefully they come in on Monday and everything's done. My favorite thing is, like, oh, we'll do a kit reveal. And it's like, you're doing the kit reveal anyways. Like, why are you even pretending like you're not going to tell us what the character is and what the reveal is going to be, even if we don't complete it? Like, come on, guys. Pull your head out of your asses. But I do like the concept of community challenges. I think there's a lot of, like, Grand Theft Auto has community challenges in the online every week. And they're fun. I think games where the whole community has to work towards a goal is fantastic. I think it's awesome. It gives everybody kind of an incentive to play, but, you know, and I hope they continue them, but I hope they improve them, because it's like, okay, you guys need to kill troopers. Well, okay, could you at least give us nodes where, you know, the things we need to kill have useful things on them? Like, you want us to kill trooper. Okay, so there's a trooper. Fantastic. I mean, I guess if you're farming Rekka and the BTL, that's amazing. I do like that you're allowed to sim them. I like that they're not making us play manually. That cannot be pointed out more. That definitely is an awesome quality of life thing. But it's like, okay, so if you're farming these hard nodes right here, some of these are going to be great if you're farming these hard nodes. But what if you need to farm? Oh, I don't know. Where are they at? What if you need to farm? Where are the Kairos? What if you need to farm Kairos? What if that's because we all do, right? We all need to farm Kairos. So now you can't farm Kairos if you want to participate in the event, or yeah, they needed yeah. So okay, so Night Sisters on the Cairo nodes on light side, and then I think it's Rebels or something. But yeah, so can't participate there, and everybody is farming signal data, right? Unless you're farming a character on here too. No troopers, no troopers, no troopers. So I have to, if I want to participate, I have to give up my signal data farm and my Cairo farm. Like, they needed to figure something out. They needed to do it better, or they needed to make it broader, or say, oh, hey, you need to kill Imperials or rebels or bounty hunters. You know, like they could have, instead of just specifically Imperial troopers, you need to kill Empire or rebels. You know, it's just something. I don't know. But I'm not giving up my Cairo farms on my main account. But anyways, I'm starving. I am absolutely starving. I am going to go log back into the main account. Oh, it's all troopers. So rebel troopers count. Clone troopers count. Okay, but that's a plus. I thought when I read the post that it was just Imperial troopers. Did they change it? Everything that has trooper in their name. Okay, that's awesome. Well, that's better because that does open up a whole lot more nodes. In fact, I think that includes some of those other nodes that I was just like pissed about. But so that's cool. All right, here I was gonna log back. Oh wait, hold on. The EA app is being very, very touchy today. Very, very touchy. Ugh. Yeah, I'm going to log back in here and we'll check. We'll see if the opponent has started on the GAC. I got my full clear, which, you know, is obviously going to put me in the best position to potentially win. That said, I'm kind of expecting to lose this one. I dropped too many battles. So unless they get stuck on something or they drop a fleet battle or two, I'm fully expecting to lose this. And yeah. I mean, fair enough. Because, I mean, there is going to be some crossover. Like, here you got some troopers. I mean, not saying that you should be farming this stuff, although, I mean, you probably do from time to time. Because right now I'm rich on this stuff and I'm poor on the low stuff. So actually, I might as well farm this. Yeah, I don't farm this often, but it's usually like, you know, after Smugglers Run 2, I'll have a ton of this and I'll be low on these. And then signal data, like, I'm getting a little bit low on that. I'm going to have to start in on that at some point, but yeah. I mean, luckily Enoch is done. I still need to worry about Morgan. Like, I've got her at like Relic 2. I still need to get her to R7, but she's not a huge priority, but I'm wondering what this kit reveal is going to be. Are they just going to kit reveal Ezra for the new Conquest unit? Or is it going to be Padawan Sabine? Is it going to be the next Marquis? Because they're going to, I mean, they're telling us either way. So, I mean, we'll find out one way or another. I'm more interested in the Kairos. But yeah, I guess, you know, if it's just all troopers, you can farm this signal data and get some progress from Wedge, I guess. But yeah, these two, not so much. Unless there's a hidden stormtrooper. Oh, there's a clone trooper in there. And I guess no, Tarkin is not an Imperial trooper, is he? So that's not horrible for that one. And then this looks like, yeah. So this one won't get you any progress, but it looks like these two will. If Biggs and Wedge count. Cool. All right. It's fun. I'm glad they're doing it. I hope they expand on the concept. I think community challenges are great. And we rarely do anything, if ever, as a community other than celebrate the game in general. So I like it. I hope they keep it going. I hope they expand on it. I hope they make it bigger and better. But I'm going to get out of here, folks. I got to go eat. I am starving. You don't think they'll do it again? All right, well. Right. Well, yeah, because the puzzles are only solved by a select group of people. They want to get everybody involved. I don't. They probably won't do the kit reveal route, but it would be nice if they gave us a community challenge where there was just nothing but like, hey, if you complete it all, we'll give you 25 of each Cairo, and some other smaller things along the way. Things like that would be fun. Would be fun, like PvP attempts and count territory war, count all this and territory wars, stuff like that. They could do some cool stuff. All right, well, like I've been saying, I'm gonna get out of here, but a friend of the channel just came online, so we're gonna hop over and raid his channel before I get out of here. Assuming it pops up, where you at? Oh, here we go. There he is. All right, so we're rating friend of the channel. Oh, he's not starting yet. He's got a timer going. He's got a countdown. Oh, that's too bad. He's not starting for a while. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So yeah, unfortunately, no raid. No raid. I would like to send a raid his way, but yeah, the timing's just not. I don't want to send people over there. He's not even at the computer. Like the timer's for like 15 minutes, so he's just giving people a chance to get in there. But raids work best when the people are in the room to see the raid, to see that they're getting raided. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat. But I'll be back. I'll be back this afternoon. I have to do an hour or so of Raid Shadow Legends for my promotion deal that I'm going, and then the link will obviously be popping into the chat during that. And if you've never played it before, you've never downloaded it, you can install it, do some very simple things to help make me a little bit of money, help me out. All of it's going to be reinvested back into the channel in one way or another. And then I'm going to be doing a subathon here in a week to 2 weeks. I haven't quite decided on the timing. I'm going to play for 24 hours straight. I'm going to do some Galaxy Heroes. I'm going to start a new playthrough on Cyberpunk 2077. Just because you can't play Galaxy Heroes for 24 hours. Although it might make sense for me to time it with the launch of the next Conquest. Maybe I'll look into doing that, because that you can play for a good long time before you run out of stamina on all your characters. So I don't know, maybe that would be the way to go. Time it with Conquest, but I'll see. But yeah, that's going to be a big thing where you're going to see an old man try to stay awake for a full day. But yeah, thank you for being here, guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Graxy, you're awesome. You're here. If you get the chance to be here, you're here, and I appreciate that about you. Hap, it's always awesome having you here. You bring the good chat and keep the room lively. So there we go. Yeah, I'll be back this afternoon. I might show some Territory War stuff. It's going to depend on if my guild leader says it's okay. If we're showing like a secret counter, which they probably aren't that secret anymore. Everybody's probably doing them. And also it'll be like, I'll show you 2, 3, maybe 4 battles tops, and then I'll be done until the next walls come down. But yeah, that'll be, let me check the timing on the Raid Shadow Legends thing. That will be 5 hours from now. So that'll be at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So whatever time that is, wherever you live. I guess that's 9 in the UK, and like, what is it, like Tuesday morning in Australia or something like that. So yeah, that'll be that. And that'll be short. That'll be, you know, I'll play for an hour, hour and a half or whatever, just until my timer clicks off and I get the bonus for the second stream, or get the credit for the second stream. Well, it's a credit and a bonus. So, all right, guys, I appreciate you. I love you. You guys make this awesome. I have a great time with you. And yeah, we'll be back in a couple hours. And hopefully I'll get to show a decent amount of Territory War, and then we'll kick over to the Raid Shadow Legends thing. All right, guys, take care. Have a good day. Good luck with your GACs. Good luck in Territory War. And we will see you in just a few short hours.